People will love it.
Whoa.
How's it going, Thomas?
Good.
How's it going, Mason? So you've got Mason behind you all day?
Yeah.
He's just learned to trust me the hard way.
That's right.
So yesterday.
Here's a what's it?
Yeah, there's one of the flyers right there. Bam, one of the new Dark Eagle flyers.
Ooh, it's going to be magnetized?
It is. It's magnetized for bolt. The top, the cathedral tops aren't magnetized. Everything else is magnetized for bolt.
I see it. So here's your 6 bolters.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and tell the fans about
3
that.
twin link bolters. So the thing that we brainstormed was when we first looked at these flyers in the codex.
So stupid.
Yeah, really expensive. Not very much return. But it turns out we were probably pretty wrong about that. If you take the banner of devastation, which is the banner we've talked about before, where
So hold on, without the banner, they really aren't any good.
Yes.
I wouldn't take them. Like they don't stand out as this. Oh my goodness, I really want to take that kind of thing like dragons do for Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
But with the banner, all of a sudden it's kind of like it might be worth investigating because they have 2 hurricane bolters, which is 3 twin-linked bolt guns, which is how it reads in the codex. You have to have 3 twin-linked bolt, or every bolt gun becomes a salvo 4-2 gun. And because it's a vehicle, it has relentless, so you'll always get to fire 4 shots with it, even if you move. So this thing within 6 inches of the banner of devastation is got
24 shots.
24 shots, twin-linked. So.
And the other thing that gives it was skill 5.
Oh yeah, and then it can hover. It has a rule that says it can hover. When it hovers, it can strafing run, which
There's
gives
this
you
little hover jets.
gives it +1 ballistic skill. I think
This is an awesome fig.
it is pretty awesome fig.
I accept. Go ahead.
So yeah, it's So I mean, if you build it the right way, if you build your list the right way, bringing some of these flyers could be really useful. I mean, it's going to put out as many shots as a
More than a dock jet.
more than a dock jet is more than a dock jet per turn. Dock jet's what, 18?
18 on one turn.
18 on one turn. I think it's 36 on one turn. Right?
No, it's only 3, 6, 9. 3 games on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, more than a dock jet, and it's armor 11.
It has a
3
template.
it has 3 hull points. It also has a blast weapon and a bomb. You get to do. Sean is playing with the toys, of course. That's really why he works here, because he wants to play with the toys. That's alright. Yeah, this flyer is definitely one of those ones that makes you want to play with it. Let's see what else. The flyer will get Skyfire. So it could shoot down a dock jet or a flying monster's creature fairly easily. I mean, this would be awesome against a flying monster creature.
Oh yeah.
I see your flying monster's creature. Take 24 twin-linked bolter shots to the face.
Well, is that going to kill, say, a flying high tyrant in 1 shot?
Okay, very well could.
Yeah.
High Tyrant,
I don't think it
High
can.
Tyrant has 3 up to say.
I think you're being silly.
Math it out.
21 hits.
21 hits with the reroll, and then
Right.
you need what they're
Sixes to
coming to
wound.
6
Yeah.
to wound. So 3 or 4 wounds won't kill it, but
No,
it could
but I
take out
got
half
saves
its
now.
wounds. Yeah, it could easily take out half its wounds.
Okay.
So
All right.
I mean, the High Tyrant only has 4 wounds.
4 wins. That's right.
So
All right.
that's a
keep
heck of a
going.
lot. That's a heck of a lot better than regularly. I mean,
Yeah.
think about the same like the unit of guys on the ground. They need 6s to hit you.
Right.
That's what makes those flying creatures worth having in 6th edition is the fact that they're so hard to hit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Guy Tau are going to be. I'm excited for Tau.
They're gonna brutalize flyers. Cal's gonna brutalize flyers, that's for sure.
All right. So then we were talking about a demon list.
Yeah, we were talking about.
And you gave and I could never quite get you. By the way, this is take 2, folks.
Yeah.
We did take 1 yesterday, and then it didn't.
Technical difficulty.
It had a corrupted file or something. So, but I could never get you just to tell me the army list without any commentary. So
Well,
let's
I always
do that
commentary.
first.
I always commentate. Because
I want to let people know why.
Yeah, they're
You know
gonna
what?
want why. They don't want reasons.
I give up.
They wouldn't
No,
just
that's
take our
great.
word
Go
as
ahead.
gospel, that's for sure.
So it was a bloodthirster.
At least I'm giving you. I give options too. Like I'm not just gonna say, hey, this is the flat list you should play because I don't believe in those. But really good options.
No, Thomas, I want a list.
Then give me the codex and a piece of paper, and I'll write you a list for you personally.
Well, then I
if you
will.
want to do something with it.
I will.
But I'm not gonna. I'm not
Will
gonna
it
pin
have
myself
lots of
down to
Zinch
one
demons
list.
in it?
No. Will it have any Zinch demons in it? No. You know, the only time that I find that I really want to use a Zinch demon is bringing Chaos Space Marines and an allied Zinch Greater Demon.
All right.
That's the only time where I'm like, oh yeah, I could see that being worth bringing.
All right.
Short of that,
So,
I'm not really interested in them anymore.
what about the demon list?
The demon list. HQ, I would bring a Bloodthirster.
Okay.
I think about bringing two Bloodthirsters.
This is the demon list you're going to take to a tournament.
This is one that I would take to a tournament. Yes,
Got it.
something along these lines. Bloodthirster or two, and then that you bring a Bloodthirster that unlocks Demon Princes of Khorne as heavy support. So you bring some of those. Bring a couple. You bring them with wings. You bring them with armor. They get a little bit pricey. It's about 215 points, and I think 215 points gives you might just be the base guy, but it also might be with your rewards because you want to take some greater rewards. Not too huge a fan of the exalted rewards. Don't like the lesser rewards for greater demons or for demon princes, but greater rewards are awesome. Because there's one that gives you feel no pain, 4 up. There's one that gives you an extra wound and it will not die. So there's a couple of good ones in there. So one that gives you, I think, reroll invulnerable saves. That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty good.
I'm playing footsie with Sean. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gently touching Thomas's foot underneath the table. Apparently.
So I would bring some of those, and I would bring Slaanesh Demonettes as troops. Not Khorne. I wouldn't bring Bloodletters. And the reason being is the Slaanesh Demonettes pack almost as much of a punch. Yeah, they don't have AP3 weapons,
But they don't need that.
They don't need them. They're rending, and they have the same number of attacks. They're 1 point less, and they're extremely fast. They have fleet. When you run with them, they get to run plus 3 inches and re-roll their run roll because they're fleet. So all around, I mean, I would choose them. They're great. And you can pack a ton of them into a few points. So that would be my choice as far as troops go. I would think about bringing some of the Slaanesh cavalry or beasts, or even their chariots as your fast elite and your fast and elite
Yeah.
choices.
Tell me about the Slaanesh chariot.
Okay, so they have a couple of variants, but largely the important thing to remember about them is that every one of them has this rule that when they hit the unit, they have Hammer of Wrath attacks equal a d6. Sorry, they get a 1d6 strength 4 rending Hammer of Wrath attacks for each hull point they have remaining.
So they have 4 hull points.
One of them has 4 hull points. A couple of them have 2.
Okay. That's a big difference.
Right, but even the one that has 4 hull points is like 75 points base.
Right.
And then they have a rule, and I don't know if it's for all of them or if it's just for some of them, but they have a rule that allows you to the character on top, the Alluris is what she's called, or the Exalted Alluris or something like that. Or maybe there's a Hellfire, I don't remember the exact name. But one of them gets to get an extra number of attacks equal to the amount of unsaved wounds she causes with the impact hits.
Okay.
So she's already got like 5 attacks. But the one time that I hit a unit and I did 5 unsaved wounds, she had 10 attacks. And that's pretty brutal. It's 10, and it's their weapon skill 5, rending attacks that are at initiative 5. That's pretty good. That's a lot of extra attacks that you're hitting that you could potentially get. So I'd say that's pretty good, all for 75, 85 points. So
Awesome.
What else?
All right.
Yeah. So the Seekers, their cavalry get to the cavalry are they get to run. They're cavalry, so they ignore terrain. They just count it as dangerous terrain.
Right.
And they get to ignore terrain when they're well, they get to they're fleet, so they get to re-roll their charge distance, and they get to when they run, they get to run d6 plus 6 and re-roll the die because they're fleet. So they could, that's makes it way more likely to get like a 12-inch run or something ridiculous like that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's really a lot of distance. And they're multiple wound. And they have lots of hit. They're multiple wound and they have lots of attacks. They're pretty brutal all around.
It's awesome. The magnetization on this is great.
Thanks,
Does
man.
something go here? Is that just a,
No.
That's just the shape of it.
That's just the shape of it.
All right, that's interesting. See, there it is. That magnetization is pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
So I built that new
so
landscape.
there's your solid demon slate. You heard it here. Thomas said there's really only one build for demons,
That's exactly what
and everything else may as well just go away. Okay, so you take a bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster
You take
two.
an allied demon prince of
I didn't
Nurgle
mention that.
with wings.
You might as well take
2 units of cultists.
There's no reason why you shouldn't take a unit of cultists. You only have to take one.
Oh, you only have to take one. Okay.
50 points. You take 50 points of cultists, so you can take a
Winged
allied
Greater Demon of Nurgle.
demon prince. Demon
Demon
Prince of
Prince.
Nurgle out of the Chaos Space Marine Codex and give him the
Black Mace.
Black Mace.
Which is,
Brutal.
oh, just incredible. What the heck? Yeah. Okay. So, and then about 40 to 60 Demonettes.
Yep.
A unit of Slaanesh Cavalry,
Yeah, or two.
or two. And some of the Slaanesh Chariots.
Yeah.
Could have a pretty awesome...
And or
the fiends too.
the thing that you really want to get a lot of is you really want to have bloodthirsters. You really want to have you really want bloodthirsters, and you really want greater demon princes that have wings.
Okay.
So
A little flying circus there.
yes,
Because
a lot-
originally,
a lot
when
of
I
flying
started
models.
filming this, it was 5 that you would
Five's a
drop
great
5
number, man.
on the board.
Yeah, you can do 5 for 1,160 points.
Right.
And that might
still
have some.
fit everything
That might have
else
some
in
gifts.
it.
Yeah,
Right. Because 60 Demonettes at 8 points each,
9.
9 points each, is only 730 points.
That includes your standard.
Did I say that right? No, it's
I don't-
540 points. Can I do math today?
I don't either, but
I know.
Perhaps.
6 times 9 is 54. Yeah, 540 points. Not bad. It said 730.
like a brush stroke.
Yeah, and the other thing too, the other ones that are cool are if you can bring the fiends of Slaanesh, which are beasts
You don't try and
that have multiple wounds, and they're cool because they have a couple of cool abilities. One of them is if they successfully charge, the turn they successfully charge a unit, that unit has a -5 to their initiative
Whoa.
for the turn,
So
and
basically, low.
low initiative. Yeah, and then they also have this bubble around them that within 12 inches, psychers are at a -1 to try their psychic abilities.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Every little bit counts.
every little bit
All right.
counts.
Hey, thanks a lot, Thomas.
You're welcome.
Just one last thing. You're going to Adepticon,
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about Adepticon and why you're excited. And
Why am I excited
What the
about
deal
Adepticon?
is.
Adepticon
Some
is
of the
fun.
details.
It's a blast. It's an amazing. If you can go to only one con a year, I would make it Adepticon. It's huge. There's tons of stuff going on. It's lots of tournaments, lots of fight. People are there. It's thousands of people there.
There's the rest.
Yeah, I would always go. I would always go to that over anything else if I could.
There's plenty. There's plenty.
They
the cloaks
they
are
have
done, and that's it.
some of the most competitive tournaments, and they
I like where
definitely,
it's going.
they get the largest number of people. Probably, it's probably the flagship North American miniatures con now. Obviously, I can't say that for sure, but GW has really kind of let all their games days, except for maybe Baltimore, kind of just go by the wayside.
right.
and their big tournament that they try to do, the Throne of Skulls, kind of was a flop in comparison. So Adepticon really is kind of the thing to go to.
Well, I think it speaks to the independent and entrepreneurial spirit of the war games industry.
Right.
That, you know, the culture is to go independent.
It
And
certainly
do
hasn't
things.
turned that way, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I remember going to Adepticon in 2007, and I think it was their second or third one. And it only had like, if I remember right, it was only like 450 people there.
Right.
So I've gone 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This will be my 7th one.
It's a blast. If you can make it, go to it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Nice. How many have you gone to?
This will be my third one.
Awesome. And you've driven each time,
I've driven each time.
right? And you're driving this time too. You
Driving
guys
this
are
time.
taking the studio's renting what is it, a van
Yep.
for you?
Yep.
And so you're hauling all our models out, which is great, by the way.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're taking out a giant display board we're working on. And we're playing in the team tournament, and we've got a 4,000 point Dark Angel army in the process.
Oh, okay.
Right
I didn't know if you're going to break that news just yet.
now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We're up there.
If you're in the team tournament, let's play each other. That would be nice.
I guess your left doesn't.
They've expanded the team game, the team tournament. The team tournament was like 3 or 4 games.
It's an extra day.
And now it's an extra
now,
day, an extra couple
which is
games.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be really fun. So,
You should ask the fans to help come up with a name for the team.
oh yeah, fans, come up with a name for the team. Give us your suggestions in the YouTube comments.
I'm going to throw out Super Pony Love Force.
Super Pony Love Force.
I love that. Of
Just
course.
let it ride. Well, and the icon is familiar.
We'll bring it with us.
My
No.
hatred for the icon.
No, because if we bring it with us and we forget it, we'll hate ourselves
I'll
forever.
never forget it.
That's when I could make the pony go away.
We'll just buy another one, Sean.
I'll just be like, what did you guys do with it? You must have left it at Adepticon.
We can
You
start
guys need to be
bringing
you guys need to be more responsible with your stuff. Yes!
Laughter from off camera.
There's several.
The pony.
There's several
is
that
dead.
haven't blown up yet.
What?
We have several that aren't even blown up yet.
Oh,
We got
they have
backups.
they have other stuffed animals.
We're gonna start breeding them. Actually,
Yeah.
get a stable going.
A purple platypus.
So mad.
Are you saying you wouldn't like a purple platypus?
I think I would very much like a purple platypus.
Guys, Nick Ixay on the purple platypus.
That's right. They'll do whatever I don't like. Oh wow, I love that pony. Please hang it up there every day.
I think we're gonna keep doing that. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Whatever we can do to
Trolls.
troll Sean. That's really what we do here at BTP.
That's awesome.
If you didn't know that.
Yeah. Classic.
It is one of our
You
favorite
don't
things
want
to
to be
do.
teased.
Show them the troll face.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Okay, here we go. What are we looking at here?
Here we go. Here's the troll
See
face.
if I
Probably
can
really
get
close
Tell
up.
the story.
No, I can see it.
So
Yeah, no, that's
I
good.
found this on my desk today because I had built a guy with two left hands. Both of his hands were left hands, and I was like, oh. So he had a little troll face on there for me
Oh.
to troll me back because apparently I
That's a
was
quality
trolling
check
him
for
a
you.
Yeah.
It comes back and you get trolled.
Awesome.
You know why they don't screw anything up? For fear of being
For fear of
trolled.
being
If you're wrong about one thing,
right about everything.
you're wrong about everything.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.